See the ice? That's the ice I threw out the dog bowl 2 days ago. It's all spread there. He's been running on it. That's it. So it ain't got very warm. But the wind has died down, which is just brilliant. So I'm chopping logs while I'm waiting for my coffee that's taking forever to boil. But gives me a good time to do the jobs. I'll feed them in a minute as well and take their jackets off so they don't get them wet. Right, I've got to cut this log into segments and then split it, and that would be a brilliant starter. Oh, I forgot. Just to show you the mountains, very cloudy, could sleet, definitely won't rain, but definitely could sleet. I've got to be honest, I ain't taking temperature yet, but it feels like it's got a little milder. I don't know if that's due to the lack of wind, hence why my fire's struggling, because there's no breeze at all. Right, now I chop the wood. That's what the temps is. I've left it sitting out here for a bit. Still climbing, going down slightly. So I'd say about 4 degrees, to be honest. Yesterday was about 2 or 3. So it's a warm day today. Oh, my hands are freezing. Just been doing water filtering. I could have used the tablets to, I can't remember what, you know what I mean, to clean the water, but I decided to use the filter instead, and my god, my fingers are freezing. When you use the tablets, the water tastes a bit like bleachy, but it's passable in the summer when you're thirsty. But when you've got a choice, I'd rather use the water filter. So it's not freezing, even though the water feels freezing, it's not. So the filter will be fine, and I store it inside so it doesn't get colder. So I've got to brush my teeth. I've got to tighten any bits on the bike, and then I've got to take the bike and the dogs for a run along Loch Dochard. It'll warm us up. So tent's fine, fire's out. Plenty of little bit of firewood. I've got a big log there, which is a pig, but once it's split, it comes in handy. I'm going to give them some water because it looks like they want some water. So I've got to brush teeth first. And everything's good. Tent's a mess. I put, out of the way Stella, out of the way Ram. I put line locks on the guy lines because I prefer them. Then you get sliders with it, and I always think when the wind starts hitting the tent over time, those sliders would just either slide, or over the years you using it, they'll start fraying the guy lines. Yes, you can replace guy lines, but these are fine. Tent's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. As I say, forgive the mess. There's no way of keeping it tidy. You keep trudging grass in and everything, but that's the whole point of doing these camps, isn't it? You know what I mean? So beautiful, so quiet, so calm. Not like last 2 days. Time check, 11:15. Unbelievable. You do a few jobs, cutting wood, filling water, feeding dogs. Before you know what happens, time's flying by. I'm looking at Stella, watching her. Yeah, she's fine. She'll loosen up a bit more. Yeah, she's fine. Right, enough rambling. Just finish the last bits and then shoot off. Rickety bridge. Bike, not much on it, so it should be fun today. Camp, oh, you can't see it from here. It's just behind that fallen tree. I don't know if you can see that. In dead centre. Little breeze here, but nothing strong. Overcast. Might just stay like this all day. Might get some snow, sleet, something like that later. It's coming down over the mountains there. Right, let's have some fun. Bumpy! Go there. There's ice everywhere. Oh, it's bumpy. I can't go in the gullies where I'd like to ride because there's ice everywhere. I don't want to come off the bike. That's it. At least it's not raining. Oh no. Sheer ice in front of me, no way. I don't know if I'll spin on that. Don't know if you can see it. Windy Loch Dochard. And also the shelter here. There's like a little shed built here. All the names on it. I was looking at them all. I ain't got nothing to write my name in. Got to be done, innit? Leave your mark. It used to be, I don't know. I can think for cattle, it can't be for horses, surely. Oh, yeah. No windows, shame. We took that window out, but when you're here, yeah, look, it's still got the hooks on. We're tying there. I'm looking at all the names there. You won't see them. There's loads and loads of names down there. Right, got to find something to write my name in. All the years going back as well. Someone's left their telephone number. I bet you'll get a few calls. Or I guess someone's left someone else's telephone number. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right, got to write my name. Now if you want to pitch any time of the year, that's where a lot of people normally pitch. It's a bit sloped. If you've got one man or decent size, you know, nothing too massive, 2 man, you'll fit in there. It's good enough. You two, not in the water. Stella, that's where they are. That's where you can fit 2 or 3 single man, and a decent size 2 man in dead centre looks quite good. But everywhere else is very tufty. Maybe there's a couple of other spots around. I don't know. It's very misty and murky out here. But you will get buffeted by the wind, but also you will have some shelter if things get rough, just up there. And there's plenty of free running water coming down just behind you. But if it floods, like if you have heavy rain, I guess that the rain would run onto there. So think about that. Right, pushing on a little further, and I think we might get some rain or sleet. chilly. Clouds come down, breeze is picked up. My hands are warm from biking and just enjoying myself. That sounded weird, didn't it? You know what I meant. Dogs are happy as well. Just taking in all the sights. Because we'll be going back tomorrow. I'll be missing it as soon as I get back. Yeah, oh dear. Look at all that cloud coming really low down there. That could be snow. Oh, we might be in for some snow showers. Be fun. Right, pushing on. Woo! Just shows how cold it is. Oh dear. Ice everywhere. Refreshing though. Oh, don't walk through it. Oh, she's clever. Out of breath riding the bike. This, you know, I'm never happy. This one's too bumpy. The other was too muddy and too flooded. This one's too bumpy. Good fun though. Thought it'd be easy cycling along here, but it's ice in the gullies. Wow. It's just getting colder and colder. When I was telling people on the first day that this is the back end of Glen Etive, Munro's Mountains, whatever, it's not. It's to the right. Glen Etive's there towards the left, and you're going to see him in a bit when we get over this crest. That's what I'm doing. I'm aiming to come in at the back. This goes down Glen Kinglass, and then you can reach Loch Etive, the water there, and with the Munros. You know what I mean. I'm gibberish. But we're not going that far. We're just going. I want some views. I was just at the back of the mountains, but I think it's going to be in cloud. Right. See you up there. Out of way. Let's see. It's okay when there's no ice. Oh, there's ice there. There's ice everywhere. Did I tell you it's lumpy? Oh dear. My poor bottom. Oh God, ice. I'm scared of sliding on the ice and then coming off. That'd be a big no-no, wouldn't it? Go through the tufty bits and everything. Just sheer ice everywhere. Oh, and bog. Oh. I want to get down there, but I might leave the bike here and walk down and try and get better views. How far it goes. I'm trying it. It's all in cloud. That range there, just in front of us, just above that gully or valley, that's the Munros of Glen Etive, but they're all covered in cloud. Have you seen the ice here? Bike is definitely staying here. I'm not pushing that down there. God dear. Freezing! And more freezing. Leaving the bike here and going down a little further. That's the Glen Etive Munros or range or whatever. But look, just ice all the way down. I can't be going on no bike on that. No. I'll be lucky to stay on my feet on that, because I've got these cycling boots and they're not for ice, so I've got to be careful. Right, left the bike at the top there because it'd just be lethal. There's ice everywhere underfoot. Even Rebel's learning to jump it. So you'll be cycling along here and you think, oh, no problem. And then you'll get further down and there'll be ice and you're gone. So I'll take a walk down a little bit further and try and get some better shots. Then go back to the biking, go back to camp. Not bad though, is it, eh? These look so small in the video, but trust me, they're big. I say that on every video. When I get home, I check them, and don't be odd, they look so small. But when you're here, they're immense. That's what they're like, and you know, for me. Where's my dog's gone? God knows. Lost my dogs. You can see I don't know what the pointed one at dead centre is. That's one of the Munros or mountains or Glen Etive. Sorry, I'm no good with the names. That's covered in snow inside. Cold. Have I said that before? That's going to be the best view we get, sadly. I'll add a closer shot with a photo because there's cloud all on the top. But kind of give you perspective of where we are. Right? That's the Glen Etive Munros that actually overlook the loch, yeah? And beyond that is Glen Coe. But if you're coming along the A82, as you're approaching Glen Etive, these are the ones you will see. So when you're approaching from the A82, looking towards Glen Etive, because you know where it is and you're kind of looking at great sights, aren't they? These are the ones you'll see first on the road, then you'll hit the junction and cut down to Glen Etive, and these are the ones you'll look at when you're coming down the car on the left hand side as you're heading towards the loch. So we have come in behind them, but as I say, all the cloud is hanging on the top there. I'll do a better shot in a minute. There you go. As you can see, all the tops are covered in cloud. That's cold, isn't it? But the pointed one, I don't know what it is, I will put the name up. Everyone will know about that. It's been along the A82 or down Glen Etive, the road leading towards the loch. But even that's getting covered now. It's coming in. We've missed it. I don't know what it was. A minute ago we had a lot behind us and then it's cleared again. But it was coming down ground level, so that's why I thought it was snow. But we are totally out and we don't know we're here now. These are just as impressive, if not more, to be honest. Oh, that one's now. See the clouds coming down. Can't see the tops anymore. But I thought I'd come up live from the trail. Save us walking all the way down there if we can't get a good shot, and sadly with the cloud we're not going to get over. It's a bit wild out here today, weather-wise I mean. All you need is the snow and a stronger wind, and then you really will be fighting the elements. Right, we're going to go back down the track and go back. I'll go have lunch, and it's now 1:15. It's going to take us an hour to get back. Show the views. Having a breather. The arm's hurting. Bumpy, bumpy. You're probably not getting any of this due to the wind. But I like talking to myself anyway. could go flying down here, but I'd also probably end up crashing. I've had a good time, so I don't want to ruin it. As I say, I'm more new to this. I've only been doing it. This is the third time. Well, I'm not bike packing this time, really, am I? But it's only the third time out on a bike on this kind of terrain. So learning. Lots of ice. Never done it before. So being cautious. There's plenty of stretches where I can ride and it's fun. But I don't want to take no gambles. With the experience, then you can do a lot more. I don't know what that was. Something was creaking it. Woo! Such a gorgeous area. There we go. See if the dogs will stay out of my way this time. That's another thing, I've got to dodge dogs. Oh, where they're going. Out the way. Cool. I can't go in the gullies because I keep striking the pedals. So to help people out, the hut is up there that we passed coming out, and this is that pitch spot. I'll show you. I don't want them in the water. Here, you two. So try and get you. Stay here, you two. No, you know, it's too cold to go diving in. Here. So give you an example. That's what you got. It's lumpy, but it's nice and firm for pegging. Single tent's brilliant, but the problem is you got this brook or whatever running down here. I think they call it a burn, don't they, in Scotland? If it rains really heavy, I guess that would flood really quick because it'd be all coming off there. And the other thing, if you get an easterly wind and it's bitter, you're going to get walloped here. There is a fire pit, and someone's left some some broken up, but chance of getting wood in there, you've got to go over a damn high fence. Here, leave it! He's playing with the wood. But if it's calm and not too cold, you're probably not hearing much. I'm trying to get shielded. If it's calm and not too cold, in the winter this is, then it'll be brilliant, but otherwise you'll freeze. Honest. You'll get great views. That'll be the views you'll see all around you. But is it worth freezing for them views? In the summer, perfect, but then I'm guessing it'll be midge hell up here. There's all the water around. Right, I'm just trying to help people. But trying to get wood in there, you see the fence you've got to go over? Too high. That's near, well, it's about as high as my head. That might not look it on the video, but it is. Way too high to climb over. There is a couple, see, gates, but nah. You've got to go all in there looking for wood. Dead wood, nah. Too risky. Holes and everything there. So my advice is pitch where we pitched, and then you can play it from there. If it gets better, you can come down here and pitch down here, but otherwise you're safe where we pitched. Wild. The wind's right in my face. Oh, yeah. Out the way. Oh, what's that? Flying up and down. The wind is really cutting into us now. There's ice everywhere. You gotta be careful even standing up. Nearly home. The mountains ahead of us, above that plantation, where I saw the cloud come really low. I think it's had a dusting of snow. Because if you see these, the snow's on the top. Don't know if you can see them. But that's where I saw the cloud come really low down. So I thought it was going to get us, but it's going to cross, not followed up. Woo! I'm gonna get you, Rebel. That's if I could go fast enough. Who's the daddy? That was a little hill. My nose is running. Certainly keeps you warm on a bike. Oh, we got ice said. I'm gonna go for it. Hopefully it won't be the last words. No, it's alright. I'm gonna get you, Rebel. I'm gonna trap your tail in my front wheel. Then go over your head. Oh, cobbles. Spin, slight spin at the back there. You're dying to watch me come off, ain't you? I know you are. Oh, it's a bumpy bit. Get you, Rebel. Hope Stella with us. Oh, tired. Oh. Get out of my way. He stops. Oh. Take your eyes off it. You get bounced onto another spot. No, golly. I'll get pedal straight, you see. The bank's just too high. Yeah. I'm struggling now, getting tired. Oh, ice. Can I go in? I'm going to strike it. Woo! Ah, the Wibbly Wobbly Bridge. I do us. Oh, I can wipe my nose now. Wait a minute. No, I'm not going through the river. I'll push it through that. Not that good yet. And then mossy stones. Home bingo, we're home. Woo! And squeaky brakes. Oh. 6:15 just gone. Now look at that. Tonight the fire wants to burn. Unbelievable, isn't it? I think it's because I've split a lot of it and it's drying out inside the tent. Seems weird. Same wood, but the day we came here, which was Christmas Eve, the day before it'd been thrown down all day, so I don't know if there was still a lot of moisture on the outside of the wood as well. To me it looked fine, but it's not been hard work at all. I've got enough for tonight, I think. Well, you know what I mean? I don't want to go to bed too early tonight because tomorrow's the day we go home. So I want to lie in because I'll be driving probably about 9 hours, which ain't too bad. I'm used to 10s and 11s, so it's already saved me about an hour or two. But dogs are all settled. Typical, wasn't it? I was cutting this wood about an hour and a half ago, and I left the stove just like that, you know what I mean? Just like the jar, everything's fine. It was simmering away. It wasn't even burning that well. So I'm chopping wood out, and I came back in here, and this was burning like a good one. The stove was. It was like 18, 20 degrees here. The dogs were flat out. It was honest. I had to take my down jacket off because I was that hot just walking in. So I missed all the heat. The dogs got all the heat, but I missed it. Typical, eh?